morning and welcome back to ARC Rochester. I'm Stephanie Joseph.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
Aren't you?
I am.
I'm Dan Schrack. We've got meteorologist Mark McLean and our resident garden guy. He is with us this morning because it's time for From the Ground Up.
I like
the ground
that.
up.
Yeah.
We need sound effects.
We do need sound effects for this.
Well,
I like the music track that it comes with.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But I feel like we got to have something better.
Yeah, it's interesting, all these little segment intros. But so we were talking about veggies this week. You know, we're at that period where the threat of frost is gone. You know, I made a mistake 2 years ago, got the peppers in middle of May. We got 30, 29 degrees, had the frost blankets out. Not great, okay, but we went to the garden factory and we were talking about vegetables in the garden. You know, how to grow a successful vegetable garden, what you need to do, and we've got all the details right here. All right, now that the threat of frost and freeze is out of the picture, maybe you want to start your own vegetable garden this season. We're back at the garden factory. I've got Reid Martell here. Reid is the head grower at the garden factory, and we're talking today all things veggies. So maybe you're new at this. Reid, we've got lots of vegetables around us, and we've got lots of things to talk about as it relates to vegetables. Thanks for helping us out today.
Yeah, of course.
So we've got some peppers here. These are hot red cherry peppers.
Yep.
What do I need to know if I want to grow a pepper garden, and it doesn't have to be necessarily this particular variety? What do I need to know about peppers and growing peppers?
So like we said, everything starts with the soil. You want a good soil, and then you get the plant. You got to plant this in your raised garden bed or in the ground, and they're going to need support. They're going to grow about 3 foot tall, and you're going to stake it all the way up.
Okay.
Especially when that fruit gets on there, it's going to get a lot heavier. Going to need a little more support to carry the load of those peppers.
Okay, and in terms of growing the peppers, each one of these plants is different by its length to maturity.
Sure.
Why don't we talk about that for everyone?
Yeah, so we grow sort of the best genetics. We try to pick ones that are best and easy for the customer. So all these will mature about around the same days. Within 60 to 100 days, you're going to have bearing fruit.
Okay, and our growing season in Western New York is roughly 150 days if you're lucky.
Yeah,
so
right.
You want to keep something in there that's less than 100. So let's talk about things that grow on the ground too. Squash, pumpkins. Why some vegetables are better for raised garden beds and why some vegetables are not great for raised garden beds.
Sure. If you're growing something like squash or zucchini, you're only going to need 1 or 2 plants. They're going to get big. They're going to get 3 to 4 feet big.
Okay, and pumpkins the same kind of thing?
Pumpkins the same thing. 1 or 2 plants, about 3 to 4 feet apart.
Okay, and that will occupy nearly an entire
A lot of space.
Okay.
You're going to need a lot of space.
And the best, and now I know tomatoes are a favorite for a lot of folks too. I love growing big tomatoes. The cherry tomatoes, the little guys, lots of them. What do you need to know about the tomato plants?
A lot of tomatoes. So we have almost 50 different varieties of tomatoes. If you get a cherry plant, you're probably only going to need 1 of them. You're going to have a lot of them. You're going to be giving them to your friends and neighbors.
So like this cherry, red tomato right here.
Right.
This one right here, give an estimate. How many tomatoes am I going to get off this little guy right here?
500.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And that's challenge accepted for us. We're going to see if we can get one of these to get over 1,000.
And any of your bigger ones like beefsteak or supersonic, your bigger slicers, you're going to want to pull those off the vine about 5 or 6 days before you think they're ready. You don't want them to crack if they ripen too much on the vine.
Okay, and anything to look out? I mean, if you start to see some issues, anything that crops up with these?
Make sure you're in a good open area. You want good ventilation from the wind or anything. Don't water at night. Don't get water on the foliage at night. It's going to sit on the leaves overnight. It's kind of like going to bed with wet feet.
Okay.
It's not good.
Not good, not great, and not comfortable either.
Yep.
Now, you guys grow herbs, too. Maybe we should head on over to the herb table and talk about that quick.
Sounds good.
Okay, so here we are in the herb section, and you guys have a lot of herbs here. Let's talk about a few of these. Maybe you want to grab a few that you'd like to show off.
So we're very fortunate. A local grower right here in Rush, Henrietta, grows all these great herbs.
Wow.
Over 10 different kinds of mint, over 10 different kinds of sages.
Yeah, and here's the sage right here. And what do we need to know? So we've got our raised garden bed at the station. Here's some sage.
Yeah.
What do we need to know about growing herbs?
So it's pretty simple. You're going to want to plant them, same soil, nothing crazy, but you're going to want to harvest this. You're going to want to harvest them. They're going to get overgrown on you if you don't use them.
Okay. And when they get overgrown, some of these start to go to bloom, right?
A little bit, yeah.
And doesn't that change the taste in some of these varieties of of some of the herbs themselves?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they do have a date that they want. Yeah. So we do have a couple different kinds of parsley.
Yeah.
Your typical Italian or your curly.
Yep. How big will this plant get?
It's going to get pretty big.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to, and like I said, you're going to want to harvest it. You're going to want to keep cutting it and using it. That'll keep promoting new growth, make it lots of new growth.
All right, we've got some favorites. That's oregano right over there. Here's some basil.
Basil, lots of different kinds of basil.
Yeah, this plant gets big, right?
Yes.
So what do we need to know about growing basil? How big does this plant get, and when should we cut it back? How much should we cut it back?
So you don't want to cut it back too much, especially a small plant like this. You're just going to want to take a little bit at a time. When it gets larger, you can start to take more and more.
Yeah, so there's a lot there. It's amazing. We could probably do a whole segment just on tomatoes.
I know.
It's, you know, you start to get into the weeds on that. There's determinate, indeterminate tomatoes. And
what's the difference?
The one variety will grow fruit for the entire season, right up until frost. So your cherry tomatoes, for instance, will do that for the entire season. Whereas the other variety is more of a bush tomato. You're going to get your fruit. It's going to come in, but it's going to come in like 2 weeks. Okay, and then you got to get in there, get your tomatoes off the bush. Sometimes people call those bush tomatoes also.
Okay, like tomatoes on the vine kind of deal?
Yeah, that kind of deal.
Those.
So those have to be harvested, and we're going to grow a couple of different varieties. We're still working on our section outside. The weather has not been very cooperative. At all for us. So, you know, Jay Reid is going to be putting that together as soon as it's possible. We'll get those little seedlings that you saw on the seed tray. We'll get those out and we'll get those put in. But that'll be fun. And Steph's got a garden too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steph is taking chances here. What
are you growing?
I checked on the cucumbers and peppers the other day. They look like they're doing well. I was a little nervous when I first potted them. As for the sweet potatoes, they might need some extra attention. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong.
Sweet potatoes are difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Does that market more for the cucumber? Is that what you remember the variety off the top?
I'm not sure.
It's a popular one. It's very easy. Yeah, they'll latch on to anything that's around. So
really?
Yeah, the cucumbers will start spreading out. If there's like a deck rail, they'll cling onto a deck rail. You got an umbrella. You got to be careful where you put it because it'll start grabbing onto your other stuff, like your peppers and everything. So that could happen.
Your sweet potatoes, how did you start those?
We did get the actual plant, so we didn't start it from like seeds.
Oh, okay. So you've got like a rooted shoot.
Yes.
You're ahead of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I did sweet potatoes once. Did them, and I was not pleased with the results.
What time of the year did you try? Do you remember?
Early spring is when I planted.
Yeah.
They came out. Listen, I got a bunch of them, but they came out, and every one of them they tasted like dirt.
Oh no.
They did not taste like a sweet potato was supposed to taste.
Did you put some brown sugar, cinnamon, some pepper, some salt?
You know,
it wasn't my cooking process, Steph. I'm telling you.
It's funny you mentioned something like that because carrots, for instance, you can leave those in the ground. And if you leave them in after the soil freezes, sometimes it makes them taste sweeter. You know, so it does, you know, some of these varieties of veggies will taste different depending on when you harvest them too. Yeah, I found that with carrots.
I was not pleased with those, but done tomatoes several times. And I mean, there was one year where my neighbors hated me because every day I was dropping off bags of. They're like, okay, we don't need any more.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're gonna have to get involved with the food pantry or something to see if we can get whatever we grow out to some place that can help.
Well, you say that now until the morning you go out there for a hit.
That garden. I'm locking that garden.
And you know you're going to find half of the sales staff out front pulling veggies off.
I know. So, hey, next week is going to be annuals versus perennials, and what the heck is the difference, right? You hear these terms thrown around, and, you know, for somebody that's just starting up, we're going to have everything you need to know.
Sounds like a plan, McLean. We appreciate it.
Yep.